why was turnout for Trump's rally so low? Well, the Trump administration claims it's because protesters blocked the entrance, which, like most things the Trump campaign says, is not true. The most likely explanation for all of those empty seats in that arena is that as much as some people love Trump, they also love not dying from coronavirus. Oh, and there's another thing that might have thrown off Trump's numbers at the arena, and it has to do with K-pop.
It turns out the Trump campaign might have been trolled by teenagers, TikTok users, and Korean pop music fans. Before the Tulsa rally, these tech-savvy groups mobilized to reserve tickets for an event that they had no intention of attending. While it's unlikely they were solely responsible for this low turnout, their antics may have inflated the campaign's expectations for attendance numbers.
God damn, that is hilarious. Getting foiled by a bunch of meddling kids. I mean, that means Trump is basically a Scooby-Doo villain now. Although at least Scooby-Doo villains wear masks. And I'm proud of these teens. I mean, think about it. In 2020, TikTok went from being an app where you learn dances to, hey guys, this is how we abolish the police and take down the president. When the coronavirus pandemic began, a lot of Americans hoped that there'd be a way to use smart devices to automatically alert people if they had been in contact with anyone who tested positive for the virus. You know, it would be the ultimate fusion of high tech and public health. Well, we're not getting that, but we are getting this.
Apple Watches will soon be able to tell a user if they're washing their hands long enough to prevent the spread of COVID-19 and other illnesses. Apple says in the newest watch update, it'll let you know how long you're washing your hands. It'll set a countdown for 20 seconds, which is how long the CDC recommends we should all wash our hands. The watch will vibrate when the 20 seconds are complete.
The watch will use motion to detect hand washing and then use audio to confirm it by listening for running water or the squishing of soap.
Just when I thought Apple's best days were behind them, they come up with this! Because I am sick and tired of singing happy birthday every time I wash my hands. Mainly because it makes me hungry for birthday cake. So then I eat a birthday cake, but then I get icing on my hands, which means I gotta go wash my hands again, which makes me want more birthday cake, and now I have diabetes! I will say one thing that concerns me is how the Apple Watch is supposed to detect that you're washing your hands. And I mean, it's going to use hand-washing motions and squishing sounds? Seems like a lot of teenage boys are going to get interrupted all day long. Companies are looking at their lack of diversity, and racist statues are falling harder than Mike Pence boarding a plane. And in Rhode Island, they're taking steps to make their official state name a lot less problematic.
Rhode Island's official name could soon exclude a portion with ties to slavery. The official name of Rhode Island is Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. The state's governor signed an executive order to remove Providence Plantations from citations, state websites, and state employee pay stubs.
We can't ignore the image conjured by the word plantations. We can't ignore how painful that is for Black Rhode Islanders to see that and have to see that as part of their state's name.
All right, America's just weird. Because I didn't even know that Rhode Island's official full name was Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. Do all the states have problematic full names that we've just never heard about? Like, is it actually the Republic of California and Japanese internment camps? Or Alaska, too new for slavery, but kind of wish we had a shot at it? Is Maine's full name Gucci Mane?
At a commissioners' meeting in Florida's Palm Beach County, anger erupted after a unanimous vote to make masks mandatory. This turned downright ugly.
And ma'am, as a doctor, I really have many question marks about your degrees and what you really know. And I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't think that you are worthy of your credentials. And I would ask suggestively that you go back to school and get educated.
And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity.
Yes, it appears America isn't just dealing with a deadly strain of coronavirus, it's also dealing with a deadly strain of stupidity. If wearing masks killed people, there would be no doctors, no dentists, and no hockey goalies. Every hockey game would end with a score of 1,000 to 980. Why are we even arguing with these idiots? And this just shows you how destructive social media has been. I mean, you have random people berating qualified health professionals because of some conspiracy theory that they probably came across on their Facebook feed.